Okay, punters, let's take a look at another race for Tuesday. Very good confidence betting affair. Race 5 at Rockhampton is the race that we're going to be looking at. And the horse that we're going to be backing on top here is the 7, Snazzy Snitzel. Currently 5.0, 1.88. And we're also going to have a very little nibble at the number 10, Little Miss Bell, in support of the top elect on an each-way basis. 15.0, 3.75. Let's take a look at them. 1100 metres. Currently a soft 5, potentially likely for an upgrade by race 5 at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, Queensland time. 1100 metres, 21k, benchmark 58. Likely to be run at a solid to fast tempo. We'll go and have a look at Snazzy Snitzel, the 7 first, the clear-cut top elect. Very well bred by Snitzel out of the elusive quality mare Nocturnal. Comes into this third up from a spell. Shipped north after a long break to win a trial off a 1.5-year break at Rockhampton by 1.25. Then came out and won 10 weeks later. First up from a spell by 1.3, making all. Over 1100 on this track on a soft 5. Then went to Mackay last start, knocked up, ran too bad to believe, beaten 6.9 as an even money favourite. That creates a value here today. Put a line through that run. Now, 18th of November, 2 months later. First up into this off a 2-month freshen. Similar to what it was here, over the track and distance. When it won first up, 2 back. The margins coming out of this win stack up left, right and centre to suggest there's plenty more to come. Second home, Lamentum. Second home, Lamentum, come out and won next start at Yeppoon by 6.2. Then went to Mackay, second to the Smart Humour Me. Frank that, knocking off Mr. Boom by 5.1 next time out at Rockhampton. Third home in the trial. Third home out of that race. Beaten 2.9, came out and won at Dolby next time out for a 22k tag. The form references further back out of the race are also good to suggest there's more to come yet for this Snitzel youngster. 4th, 5th and 6th will pull up. Margins get personified beyond that. 4th home, beaten 3.2. Then came out and got beaten 3rd of 11 by the Smart Lamentum, who ran 2nd to Snazzy Snitzel start prior. 5th home gives a line back to Big Cat, who goes around back in the last race as a very hard to beat chance on the same card tomorrow. And 7th home, form Frank once again through Lamentum and other runners. But as I've said, you go right back through the form coming out of that first up win of Snazzy Snitzel last time. 2 back, and it just stacks up left, right and centre. Drops from 60 to 57.5, draws barrier 2, perfect gate, does not have to lead, can stalk with a fast speed on the front end here, or with a fast tempo on the front end. Just ticks all the right boxes, gets a tongue tie again. That explains this fail here at Mackay last time out. Obviously had breathing issues. Just going to show you a replay of the first up win 2 back at Rockhampton, which is pretty impressive. Okay, this is Snazzy Snitzel on the front. Controlling it under a moderate hand ride, everything else off the bit, trying to chase. Just too fast and outstays them and beats good horses. Let's remember, Lamentum in 2nd, very smart. 3rd and 4th, 5th, 6th, all Frank the form. That's a good win. If he comes out and produces that here off the 8-week freshen, it's going to be hard to beat. The other one that we just want to have a little nibble at in support is a deceivingly well-bred Little Miss Bell by D. Shemek. Out of a Marischal mare, the Sun Flying Spur on the bottom half, but this is a real speed-on-speed pedigree. D. Shemek is a 15-year-old by Costa del Lago out of Shemeca, who was a top-class filly herself. Only lightly tried on the track, D. Shemek, and from limited opportunities, gets a fair share of runners with ability. Gets in with 53.5 here after the 2 kilos. Chelsea Baker comes off. This win at Rockhampton on the heavy also knocked off Lamentum. It was a good win. 1 kilo lighter than that win. Then went to Gladstone and won this 10k race in good style over Vadaboom in readiness. The merit out of that win stacks up to suggest there's more to come. And they're going to send it round here with 53.5 on its back. Likely for a good trip from the Fire Valley, stalking somewhere. Doesn't have to lead once again. And they're going to send it round at 15.0, 3.7. Needs to be backed in support. We've got Snazzy Schnitzel 4 to 6.5 lengths above par for the tag under the conditions here, on a repeat of that first up run. And Little Miss Bell 2 to 4. Now, so if Snazzy Schnitzel performs to the bottom of his range and Little Miss Bell performs to the top, there's every chance that Little Miss Bell could overturn Snazzy Schnitzel. But yeah, there's enough value here to be backing both of them. 5.0, that's 20% of the market. 15.0, let's call it another 6.5% of the market. We're backing them both to 26.5% or combined price of about 3.80. That's great value. That is Rockhampton Race 5 on Tuesday. Thanks.